Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. BNB spoilers, Brooke betrays Hope, and still loses Ridge. Brooke Logan made a shocking choice on The Bold and the Beautiful and ultimately threw her daughter Hope Logan under the bus to save her man's company. Brooke's relationship with her daughter has suffered irreparable damage, and it may have all been for nothing. Here's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful. Keep reading for all the details. Hope Logan Annika Noel has been spiraling for quite a while now, despite Brooke Logan's Catherine Kelly Lang attempts to keep her in line. Rather than admit her daughter might be having some sort of mental health crisis, Brooke kept sweeping Hope's behavior under the rug and giving her advice about chasing married men. BNB spoilers reveal Hope Logan finally did something that Brooke couldn't ignore, when she learned about Hope and Carter Walton's Lawrence St. Victor revenge plot. She raced to stop it. Stole Forrester Creations. But, too much damage may have already been done. Brooke and Ridge's relationship has been hanging on by a thread since his ex Taylor Hayes Rebecca Budig returned to town with broken heart syndrome. Steffy Forrester's Jacqueline McInnes Wood war against Hope and hope for the future has only exacerbated the situation. Despite desperate attempts not to let their daughters come between them, that's exactly what has been happening to Bridge on Bold and Beautiful. Of course Ridge Forrester will be grateful for the heads up. But why has it come to this? The Forrester heir will most likely point out to Brooke Logan that if she hadn't lied and helped hide Hope and Carter's romance, they never would have got this far in their revenge plans. Of course, Taylor Hayes will start looking better and better. At least when Ridge is with that ex-wife, his daughter Steffi is happy and his stepchildren aren't trying to steal his family fortune. BNB spoilers, Brooke betrays Hope, and still loses Ridge. In a shocking turn of events, The Bold and the Beautiful is setting the stage for an explosive new chapter, where love, betrayal, and heartbreak collide in a way no one could have predicted. Brooke Logan, the woman who's long been known for her complex relationships and daring decisions, is about to make a choice that will devastate those closest to her, and yet, despite all of her machinations, she still finds herself losing the very thing she wants most, Ridge Forrester. Here's a breakdown of what's to come, and why Brooke's world may never be the same again. Brooke's dilemma. Brooke Logan has always been a woman of passion and heart, especially when it comes to her relationships. Her love for Ridge Forrester has been a central theme of The Bold and the Beautiful for decades. From their passionate highs to their bitter lows, Ridge and Brooke's love story has seen countless twists and turns. Yet, in recent years, Brooke's life has become increasingly complicated by new conflicts and the presence of old rivals, especially her daughter, Hope. Hope Logan Spencer, who has always been a beacon of innocence and kindness, is not only dealing with the complexities of her own marriage to Liam Spencer, but also navigating the emotional turmoil of her relationship with her mother. Hope has always sought Brooke's support, but over time, she's started to see her mother in a different light. Brooke's decisions, especially her involvement in Ridge's life, have begun to pull them apart. Hope, ever the romantic, wants to see her mother happy, but she also craves a sense of loyalty and trust, two things she feels are being tested by Brooke's actions. Enter the ultimate betrayal. In the coming episodes, Brooke will be faced with a decision that will fracture her bond with Hope. It seems that Brooke, ever in pursuit of Ridge's affection, will make a choice that directly impacts her daughter's future. Perhaps it's a reckless decision born of desperation, or maybe it's one made out of an old habit, the same one that has led her down the path of cheating and backstabbing in the past. Regardless, it's a choice that will set the stage for what is sure to be a turbulent ride for the Logan family. The betrayal unfolds. Brooke's betrayal of Hope will come in a manner that's both unexpected and heart-wrenching. Despite all of Hope's emotional growth and her sincere desire to maintain peace, Brooke will act in a way that leaves her daughter feeling utterly abandoned. The betrayal could be anything from Brooke once again trying to intervene in Hope's marriage with Liam, to turning her back on Hope's needs in favor of winning Ridge's affection. Whatever form it takes, this moment will serve as a turning point in the relationship between the two women. Hope, who has long tried to be the peacemaker in the family, will find herself pushed to her breaking point. Her mother's actions will resonate with her deeply, and she will feel the sting of betrayal in ways that no one could have anticipated. The foundation of their mother-daughter relationship, which has been so important to both women, will be shattered in a way that is both painful and irreversible. But Brooke's betrayal will come with a heavy cost. While she may think she is one step closer to winning Ridge's heart, her actions will only push him further away. Ridge, who has long struggled with his own feelings toward Brooke and his love for her, will see this as a line he cannot cross. He has already been through so much with Brooke's previous betrayals, and this will be the final straw. Ridge will see Brooke's selfishness, her lack of loyalty, and her willingness to hurt Hope as evidence that their relationship is no longer sustainable. Ridge's reaction. Ridge Forrester, the enigmatic man who has always been torn between his love for Brooke and his ties to his family, will be put in a position he never thought he'd find himself in. He will have to choose once again between the two women he holds most dear. But unlike in the past, where Ridge would often lean toward Brooke's emotional manipulation, this time he will choose to distance himself from her entirely. Ridge has always had a soft spot for Brooke, but he knows that her impulsive behavior has often led to disastrous consequences. This time, he will not be willing to let Brooke's betrayal slide. For Ridge, the choice between the woman he once loved and his own family will be clear. His loyalty will lie with his children, and with his growing feelings for Taylor Hayes, who has remained a steady and supportive presence in his life. The final straw will come when Ridge realizes just how far Brooke is willing to go to secure her own happiness, even if it means stepping on the hearts of those closest to her. Ridge, who has been through enough emotional roller coasters with Brooke, will come to the conclusion that he cannot continue down this path with her. While the door may not be entirely closed between them, Ridge will make it clear that he cannot be with someone who is willing to destroy the very foundation of his family for selfish reasons. The fallout. The aftermath of Brooke's betrayal will be felt by everyone in her orbit. Hope, who has always sought to find peace and balance, will now find herself emotionally shattered. Her mother's actions will force her to re-evaluate not only her relationship with Brooke but also her sense of self-worth. Hope will have to find a way to pick up the pieces of her life, and that may mean leaning on Liam for support. But with the added tension of her mother's betrayal, will their marriage survive? Brooke, who may have thought she was securing Ridge's heart, will instead find herself alone and without the love she craved. Her emotional devastation will be compounded by the knowledge that her betrayal of Hope has cost her more than she ever could have imagined. Ridge's rejection, coupled with Hope's hurt, will leave Brooke questioning everything: her choices, her values, and her role in her family. In the end, Brooke may have lost Ridge for good. Her betrayal of Hope, which she thought would bring her closer to the man she loves, will only deepen the divide between them. As Ridge begins to lean more into his relationship with Taylor, Brooke will be left to pick up the pieces of her broken relationships, realizing too late that her actions have cost her the very thing she fought so hard for. Conclusion. In the latest B&B spoilers, Brooke's betrayal of Hope marks a dramatic shift in the storyline, one that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. With Ridge slipping further away, and Hope devastated by her mother's actions, it's clear that Brooke's path to redemption won't be an easy one. Will she ever be able to rebuild her relationships with the people she loves most, or will she be left to face the consequences of her choices alone? One thing is for certain: nothing will ever be the same again in the world of Brooke Logan.